Jenna was never the type to wait for opportunities. She went after them. At 17, she knew she wanted a career in fashion. So when she landed an internship at Amara Couture, one of the top fashion houses in the city, she was pumped. The company worked with exclusive clients, and its founder, Dominic Harold, was a legend. She'd seen him on TV, sharp suits, perfectly styled hair, the kind of guy who seemed untouchable. But Jenna wasn't intimidated. If anything, it fueled her. This was her chance to prove she could make it. When she met him for the first time, she was starstruck. Dominic was everything she expected. Tall, sharp, and always immaculate. Although the truth was, he was probably over 50 years old. At first, things were pretty chill, but Dominic quickly noticed how sharp Jenna was. During one brainstorming session, he surprised her by asking her opinion on a new collection. "Jenna, what's your take on this collection?" "It's a blend of classic elegance with modern edge. We need to keep the core clientele happy, but also appeal to younger audiences." "I like that. You've got potential. Keep it up." From then on, he included her in more meetings, asked her for thoughts on campaigns, and started giving her more attention in front of the team. Jenna's got a sharp eye for style. Jenna couldn't help but feel that she was rising faster than expected. But every time he praised her, there was an intensity in his voice, like he was always watching, waiting for something more. One evening, Jenna stayed late at the office, still finishing up sketches for an upcoming show. The place was quiet, most of the lights off. It was past hours, but she didn't mind. Long hours were part of the game in fashion. Then, she heard footsteps. She turned to see Dominic in the doorway, looking as sharp as ever. Still working? Yeah, just getting everything perfect. You know, a little coffee wouldn't hurt. I'm good, thanks. It's an energy booster. Helps with focus. No crash. Keeps your mind alert without any downsides. Jenna hesitated, but grabbed the coffee. Thanks. She took a sip, feeling a rush of energy. You've got a lot of potential. Keep showing me that fire. A few weeks later, Dominic invited Jenna to the Amara Couture 20th anniversary gala. Jenna nearly fainted when she got the invite. It was a VIP event for the fashion elite, and she was about to share a room with designers, influencers, and top celebrities. You've been doing great work. I'd be honored to have you at the gala. It's your chance to see the real fashion world. Of course, thank you. Dominic handed Jenna a sleek black case embossed with the silver Amara Beauty logo. This is our unreleased line. Exclusively formulated. I want you to wear only this from now on. You represent the brand now. Seriously? Wow. Yes, of course. That night, Jenna and her roommate Maya sprawled out on the floor, the luxurious black case open like a forbidden treasure chest. Dominic gave you this? What's he expecting in return? I don't know, but if I end up as his favorite muse, I'm not exactly complaining. Isn't he like 60 or something? 50s and rich. Right, love has no age, especially when it's with money. Jenna wasn't sure what to wear, but when she found a floor-length black dress, she knew it was the one. This dress is everything. You're gonna look like a queen. It feels a little much, right? I'm not a full-blown influencer yet. Girl, get out of your head. This event could launch your career. Show up and show out. Fine. But you owe me dinner after this. Deal. And when you make it big, don't forget about me. Don't forget about me. The night of the gala, Jenna was a bundle of nerves. The venue was breathtaking. Crystal chandeliers, marble floors, and a sea of designer gowns. At 17, she felt like an imposter among the fashion elite. But Dominic, ever polished, kept her close. This is where stars are born. Stay close. He led her into a circle of wealthy industry figures. Gentlemen, meet Jenna, my newest discovery. 17 and already sharper than half my team. One of them raised an eyebrow. 17? My, that's a prime age for inspiration. Another chuckled. Looks more like your muse than your intern, Dominic. She's got the kind of raw instinct you can't teach. I plan to mold her. Jenna forced a smile, uneasy under their gazes. An elegant woman in red leaned in and said with a wink, "Careful, sweetheart. Men like him always think they're sculptors." You're gonna be unforgettable. And unforgettable things, they belong on a leash. The laughter around her felt too loud. The smiles, too sharp. Jenna didn't feel like a rising star anymore. She felt like a prize, a project. And everyone here seemed to know it. Jenna was standing by the bar when she spotted a charming young man, someone more like her age. So, what's a girl like you doing in a room full of billionaires and fashion moguls? Trying not to look like a total imposter, honestly. Don't worry, you'll fit right in sooner or later. Besides, you're definitely the most interesting person here. Jenna. Nathaniel Hawke. You mean the son of Mr. James Hawke, the richest tech magnate in the city? Please, don't overshadow me with that again. Sorry about that. They chatted for a while, and for the first time that night, Jenna felt at ease. But then, Dominic appeared. "Jenna, what are you doing here?" "I was just talking to Nathaniel. I think it's time I go. Don't want to steal the spotlight." As the night went on, Dominic's attention became suffocating. He hovered over Jenna's side, eyes scanning the room like a hawk, guarding territory. At dinner, they were seated at a long table with designer editors and brand owners. Laughter flowed with champagne, but Dominic barely looked away from her. One of the younger male designers leaned toward Jenna and complimented her dress. Stunning dress. Even better body. She doesn't need your approval. She's wearing one of mine. Dominic, he was just being nice. You don't need to be nice, Jenna. You need discipline. You'll do what we plan. Don't forget who brought you here. After dessert, he turned to her. I'll take you home. It's late. I can call a car. I said I'll take you. The ride was silent. The city lights blurred past, but Jenna couldn't shake the tension. She reached for her phone, then paused. A sudden wave of dizziness hit. Wait, I feel dizzy. Dominic didn't look at her. Don't worry, darling. I'll take care of you. Jenna woke up in her own bed, disoriented, her head pounding. She checked her phone and saw a message from Dominic. I hope you're feeling all right. I never meant for things to go this far. A news report flashed on the screen. Nathaniel was missing, and the police were investigating. Jenna's stomach sank. What happened last night? Late that morning, Jenna returned to the studio, still rattled from the night before. She couldn't shake the uneasy feeling that something was very wrong. When she entered Dominic's office, he was standing by his desk, his usual poised demeanor, the sharp suit fitting him like armor. How are you feeling, Jenna? Fine, just a little tired. Sit down, sweetheart. You've been doing remarkable work. You've got an eye for fashion, for style, for what's next. But there's something you need to understand about what we do here at Amara Couture. What do you mean? Fashion isn't just about clothes. It's not about wearing the latest trends or making a statement. No. To truly be fashion, you have to feel it in your bones. You have to live it, breathe it, become it. What do you mean by become it? You can wear all the fashion you want. You can dress in all the right brands, wear all the right cuts, but if it's not in you, it's empty. That's why I've been working on something a little different. Different? A formula I've created that makes you feel younger, more powerful, more alive. It will make you feel the way a true fashion icon does. Not just in appearance, but in your essence. You'll become the fashion you wear. It will consume you. Dominic grew up in an opulent estate where marble floors gleamed like mirrors and silence was golden, unless it was filled with praise. But praise was rare. His parents, obsessed with status and appearances, believed perfection wasn't just a goal, it was a requirement. His father, a ruthless businessman, would sneer at anything less than extraordinary. Perfection is the only thing that matters. If you want to make it in this world, you better be better than everyone else. No excuses. His mother, a former beauty queen turned high society figure, demanded elegance and flawlessness in every breath. "You can't afford to look weak, Dominic," she'd whisper, smoothing his collar before school. "The world won't take you seriously if you don't make them believe you're perfect." Their dinner table conversations were cold, calculated. "Your father's company made $1 million today. What did you do?" "Nothing." "Then you're wasting your potential. You're not like the others. Don't you dare be ordinary." Love in the Harold household wasn't given. It was earned. Through accomplishments, beauty, influence. And that pursuit of perfection, it didn't end with school or success. It mutated into something darker. By the time Dominic launched Amara Couture, he was no longer interested in just clothes. He wanted control. Of beauty, of time, of people. Perfection was fleeting, and he refused to let it slip through his fingers. Using family money and connections, he quietly funded an illegal biomedical experiment under the guise of anti-aging research. Over time, he developed a formula, a drug capable of slowly aging, enhancing skin elasticity, sharpening mental clarity. It was experimental, addictive, and incredibly dangerous, but it worked, and for Dominic, that was enough. He tested it first on models. Beautiful, eager girls desperate to stay in the spotlight. Some vanished. Some lost their minds. But a few stayed perfect, just long enough for Dominic to call it success. Then, Jenna walked in. Youthful, vibrant, sharp. She had that glow, that natural grace he couldn't replicate in a lab. She reminded him of what beauty should be: unspoiled, innocent, alive. He watched her, studied her, and he wanted her, not just as a model, but as an accessory to his empire. A symbol of his success, his muse, his creation, his possession. To him, Jenna wasn't a person. She was the crown jewel, something to preserve, something to mold, something to own. He chose her not just for her beauty, but because she represented everything he was never given. Effortless charm, raw talent, and the ability to be loved without earning it. And that drove him mad with envy and lust. If he couldn't be like her, he would keep her perfect forever. You've been giving me this drug? Yes, slowly, in small doses. I wanted you to understand. I wanted you to feel it before you realized what was happening. But when you show interest in Nathaniel, I couldn't allow that. I needed you. We need you, Jenna. You hurt him, didn't you? I did what had to be done. For us, for you and me. You're meant for this. You're meant to be a true icon. Jenna's hands trembled, and her vision began to blur. Everything felt wrong. Too much. Too fast. Dominic held up a glass of water. What do you say, Jenna? Will you join me? Will you embrace your destiny and become something greater?
Click on the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos on our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.